Hi everyone, I'm Kath. I'm the public health nutritionist working at Foodbank WA Geraldton branch, and today we'll be doing some demo cooking from our delicious healthy recipes. Did you know that Foodbank WA is the state's largest food relief organization that provides over 6 million meals a year to people in need? And in Geraldton, we rely strongly on rescued and donated products that would otherwise go to landfill. Today we'll be doing our San Choy WOW. It comes from our recipe book, Food Sensations for Adults #2. And did you know that we run the session, Food Sensations for Adult, over 4 weeks period? It's funded by Department of Health, and we do a lot of talking in nutrition, and we also do a lot of cooking. So if you are interested in joining us, I'll let you know how you can do that towards the end of the session today. But let's get going into preparing our San Choy WOW. So you can see that I have all my ingredients today. I have some mushrooms, some shallots, some celery, some capsicum, sauces to really bring the flavor. I've cooked my rice, and I have lettuce that I will be using as plates. So this is my San Choy WOW about to be cooked. Here I have my shallots. And one of my great saving tips for you is to keep these little parts here of the shallots and just put them in the water, and you'll see them grow over a week, and then you don't have to buy shallots. So this is a little money saving tips. This is part of our third session of the food sensation. This little shallot has a little shoot. I don't know if you can see it. It has about 2 days old. So I cut it 2 days ago, and you can see the little shoot already coming. So I would encourage you and your kids to look after these shallots, and that's a great way to save some money instead of buying spring onions all the time. So I'll just cut these finely. There's about 6 of them here. And then what we'll do, we'll be frying them up gently with garlic, and after a minute or so we'll add our chicken mince to the mix. And today I bought some chicken mince because I just found that at the shop there was a special on the chicken mince, but you could use pork mince or beef mince. I just felt that saving a little bit of money was a good way to go when you want to, look after your food budget. And as I said, in our third session of the Food Sensation for Adult, we do talk about budgeting, and we do talk about meal planning. So I'll just put my shallots here. I'll heat up my pan a little bit more to about medium. So if you have any money-saving tips, I would encourage you to post them on the Facebook page. See what you do. Some people will say they avoid being hungry when they go to the shop. That's a great tip, so you don't end up buying too much food. Other people will say stick to your list. So I find this is also a good one. Other people might find that making sure they know exactly what's in the cupboard so they don't end up doubling up what they already have. If you see meat on special, might be a good way to just purchase it and put it in the freezer. And we can hear that sizzling of the shallots here. Beautiful green. Lots of flavor. And when it gets just a little bit cooked, it's time to put your meat in. Now with mince, just be careful because there's always a little bit of paper there, and you don't want to cook this. So putting my mince. And these electric pans are fantastic. You'll see that we have a lot of our recipes in our books that are cooked in electric pans like this. Okay, so now I'm just going to cook my chicken for a little bit. We don't want to overcook the chicken, but we don't want to undercook it either. Okay. I find mince really good to have as a backup plan. You can make spag bol, you can make chili con carne, you can make patties. The San Choy WOW is excellent for lunch or dinner, or even for a picnic, you know. Especially at the moment, having a little picnic in the backyard can be a really good idea. Get the kids out. And please involve your kids in cooking. That's how they're going to learn and enjoy everything you make for them. Okay, so I can see that my chicken is going nicely white now. A little bit of raw bits still. And I have already done my prep for my veggies. So with the veggies, 1 cup of raw veggies is like 1 serve. We need about 5 serves of veg a day. So in here I have about 1, 2, 3.5 cups. So I already have 3.5 cups of veggies that I'm going to add here. Of course, I'm going to be sharing that meal, so these veggies are not all mine, but I'm still increasing my intake. And I have my mushroom. And by serving these in the lettuce leaf, it's another way to increase your veggies. You could also add some lentils to that, or some any legumes. So another great saving tips I find, legumes are really cheap and they bulk up the meat that you're cooking. So really having lentils, chickpeas, kidney beans in your cupboard or in a dry container and just soaking them in the morning or overnight can really save you some money. Okay, I'll turn that down a little bit so it doesn't burn while I'm mixing my sauces. So I need 2 tablespoons of soy or fish sauce, depending what you prefer. Today I have soy, but I really like it with fish sauce as well. I need about 2 tablespoons of sweet chili sauce, just to give a little bit of flavor, a little bit of spice. Whoops. And then I have my white rice vinegar, about 2 tablespoons as well. And I'm going to finish with my ginger. I need 1 teaspoon. So this one comes from a jar, but I would also encourage you to have fresh ginger at home. It's really yummy. And once again, a bit like the shallots, you could cut the bulb of ginger, put it in the ground, and it makes a beautiful plant. So feel free to do that. Give a little stir to the sauce. I have 1 cup of rice that I have cooked previously that I'm going to add. And stir through. And once this is all nicely stirred through, I can then put my sauce in. And now you see the colors of the veggies, colors of the soy, all taking the flavors. I'm sure people that are filming me can smell. And here we are, letting it just simmer a little bit. While it's simmering, I'm just going to review what we've talked about. So let it just sit a little bit longer, making sure it's all nicely cooked. So basically today we made the San Choy WOW coming from our recipe book, from our Food Sensation for Adults program. This program, as I said, runs over 4 weeks and it's funded by Department of Health. At the moment we're running it online for 3 weeks and we don't have the cooking component. But I would invite you to go on the www.superherofoods.hq.org.au to have all our recipes. We have many recipe books, all our resources. And if you attend the classes, you of course get all these resources at the end of the program. And the program, as I said, is free. So we might be ready now to dish out. I'll make a little bit of room on my table here. And as I said, these little lettuce cups are great as a mini plate. So we're ready to just grab a little bit of the mix and then you dish out in your lettuce cup like this. I've previously washed my lettuce cup, so it's all good, and I've cut the bottom of the lettuce. I like to use baby cos because they seem to be a bit smaller and a bit rounder. You could also use iceberg lettuce, I find. And if you're going to a barbecue sometimes, because you can have this cold as well, so if you're going to a barbecue, that's a nice plate to bring along. People seem to enjoy those. And what I've done, I didn't cut all my shallots, I saved one. So you can just chop up the last little shallot. Or if you have a bit of parsley or fresh basil in a pot at home, there you go. And you can then sprinkle on top. Or if you have fresh chili to give extra flavor, that's really beautiful. So that's all for now. Please stay tuned for more to come. And I hope you enjoyed today's session. Stay well, stay healthy and safe, and stay connected. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day.